what makes us feel good. I'm sorry, this world is not about making us feel good. It's about bringing the word of Jesus Christ to the dying world. He tells us to be doers of the word and not just speakers of the word. I don't have much more. If anybody's got anything else that wants to say something, Brother Terry, if you got something, that's fine. But guys, what I'm trying to get across, what God's told me to get across tonight is we need to stop being speakers of the word. We need to be doers. We need to do those things. He says in verse number 27, let's start in 26. If any man among you seem to be religious and bridleth not his tongue, but deceive his own heart, this man's religion is in vain. Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father, this is to visit the fatherless, the widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. Again, like I said, we have to get out. In order to be able to do and be doers of the word, we've got to get out there and do it. We sit and do nothing. That goes for everyone here. We sit here and do nothing. And I mean, I'm just not us. All Christians sit and do nothing. Because if we did something, our world would be a lot better place. It would be a whole lot better. We wouldn't have to worry about our youth or our kids in school, someone bringing a gun to school, because that wouldn't be an option. They would all be following what Christ has them to do. Our youth wouldn't have to be worried about not living maybe past a certain, because they would all be saved and it wouldn't matter to them what happened. Us, adults, we wouldn't have to, a lot of us worry about our finances and about these and this and that. But, if we were doing what God wanted us to do, which would be giving Him everything, then we wouldn't have to worry about that stuff. We've got to start being doers of God's word and not just hearers and speaking of the word just here. We've got to be doers. Doers. If God is living within you, He wants you to be a doer. That doesn't mean that, you can work your way into heaven. That means just doing what God's telling you to do. And I've said it and said it and said it. God's had me say about every time I've preached is we've got to do what He's telling us to do. And you go, well, He doesn't talk to me. Well, then you're not in your Bible. If God's not talking to you, you're not in your Bible. You're not reading your word. Because that's the way He's going to talk to you is through His word. His engrafted word, He's going to talk to you through it. Youth, that's what God's been trying to get me to get across to you is the more that you get into your word, the more that you'll learn, the more that you'll see that He is the only one you need. Just let Him take control of it. As you guys seen tonight when you did your little verses, He talked to some of you all, not all of you all, through what He had you read. That's how we do it. But once we hear it and He tells us what to do, we've got to go do it. Because He's not going to keep telling you to do it. He's only going to give you a few opportunities, and then He'll find somebody else to do it. So I know it's a quick night, but that's all I've got, David. I don't have anything else. I do know we missed one youth. She didn't come up here. Miss Riley didn't come up here and give us her verse. Do you have one? Did you get one? But so if anybody, if somebody wants to come and get a song or something prepared, let's do that. But youth, do you have anything else to say? Anyone? Awful quiet tonight. We're getting out awful early tonight too. That, like I said, this is all God had me, this afternoon. He gave me these few verses to read. And it was just the fact that we need to be doers of the word. We need to quit being just sitting in here and doing nothing. I mean, a perfect opportunity coming up June the 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th for us to get out and do something in our community. It's a perfect opportunity to go out to Rocky Top Main Street Baptist Church, Because you know how many people are going to come to that particular activity and maybe not even know who Jesus Christ is? It would be quite a few. So there's an opportunity to be a doer and not someone who just sits and does nothing. So the altar's open. If you need to pray to receive the Lord or just pray for His guidance, pray for and ask Him for whatever it is that He might want you to do. That altar's open. Don't leave here tonight without speaking to Him, especially answering Him if He's talking to you. Because if He's talking to you and you don't answer Him, I'm just going to tell you, you're in trouble. So,
Tony, I want to say I'm just proud of the youth today. The first thing this morning in Sunday school, Nathan Paul, Patrick gave a couple of prayers there, it was just outstanding. Patrick gave his voice in all weeks this evening. I'm proud of being bold today.
Yep, me too.
Leave it all behind. I have what you need. Keep on searching. I've done all the work. Keep on working. Running on empty. Can't find the remedy. Just come to the spend your whole life chasing what's missing. That empty inside just ain't gonna listen. When nothing can satisfy, the world leaves you high and dry. Up to the and all who thirst will thirst no more. And all who search will find what their souls long for. The world will try, can never feel, so leave it all behind. Come to the well. So bring me your heart, no matter how broken. Just come as you are. Your last prayer is spoken. Just rest in my arms a while. Feel the change, my child. You come to the well. All who thirst will thirst no more. And all who search will find what their souls long for. The world will try, it can never feel. Leave it all behind. Come to the well. Leave it all behind. Come to the well. And now that you're full, love beyond measure, your joy is gonna flow. like streams in the desert. Soon all the world will see that living water's found in me, 'cause you came to the well. And all who thirst will thirst no more. And all who search will find what their souls long for. The world will try, can never feel, so leave it all behind. Come to the well, and all who thirst will thirst no more. And all who search will find what their souls long for. The world will try, but can never feel, so leave it all behind. Come to the well, leave it all behind. 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 Leave it all behind.
Get out of here a little early tonight. I want y'all to go home tonight. When you leave here, you say your prayers tonight before you go to bed. I want you to ask the Lord what it is He wants you to do. Ask Him what it is. Pray about it and have Him tell you what it is. Because then when He tells you what it is, you need to do it. You need to do it. Has anyone got anything on their hearts they need to say or do before we leave? It's good to see some of the visitors. Well, they're not visitors. They've been here before. They're family.
Good to be in God's house tonight, and I'm proud of Brother Tony, proud of these youth. As you can see, they're growing. They're doing things, not just going out here and having fun. They are doing things that is allowing them to grow in the Lord, and that's what God expects from Tony. Amen. And I'm very proud of him. Very proud of how he conducted today. I'm very proud of the youth that participated. If you didn't participate and you're a youth, shame on you. Okay? This is your Sunday to come out and do the things that we normally do. Huh? Shame on you if you didn't do it. If you didn't step out and do something for the Lord, shame on you. Hopefully by next Youth Sunday, that'll change. And you'll step out and begin to grow and do things for the Lord too. That's what this is all about. Some people say that the kids are the generation of tomorrow's church. No, they are the generation of today's church. Right. Jesus could step back out on them clouds at any given moment, amen, and call us home. Right? So how is that the church of tomorrow? Okay? That's the church of today. These kids lead us in more ways than none. Amen? Yep. And I'm very proud of it. So just continue to pray for them. Summertime, there's a lot of stuff you can get into summertime. Right? You can get laxed in your fellowship, not only with your fellow Christians, but you can get laxed in your fellowship with the Lord. Amen? Summertime, you start doing things with your friends. Late at night, it's summer, it's warm outside. Come night out, right? No school, stay up all night. And I'm just going to tell you, some things that happen after midnight is mischief. Okay? Right, Emily?
Yes.
I'll just tell you, say what they want about Blessed Hope, say that it's not a church, say this and that about our church. I could look around and see people that was once dead to the world, amen, that is alive in Christ today.
That's right, amen.
And continuing to grow. And so that God is here. Amen.
Yes,
You can't
amen.
do that without God.
Nope.
Amen. Well, I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you.
Anybody got anything else they want to say? Somebody want to say something? Testimony? I do want to say I thank the adults that came out Friday night and helped me. We had a total of 16 people, including the adults, but 13 youth. 12 or 13 youth. If you want to consider Brittany an adult, she was more of a teenager that night. So thank you guys for helping. We may do it again, but we need to start doing God's work in the community before we start doing some more fun stuff. God's calling us to do work, and we need to do it. So that's our next priority. If you want some car wash tickets before we leave, get with me or Pat, and we'll give you a sheet of those. Remember, that is the 8th. This coming weekend is the rummage sale at Rocky Top. The 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th. Pat needs help. So again, if God's telling you to be there to help, you need to help. You need to be there. I think it's going to what, 3 o'clock? How late are they running? So they're going to be going a long time. So, come out and help a couple hours. Let somebody get a break. Yes. We want to apologize for the technical. It wasn't. We want to apologize to those of you who are out there trying to watch the service on our channel, on your YouTube channel. The sound, the technical difficulties, and as we start this new ministry that God has got us starting, just be honest with you, the devil doesn't want it out there. So, these technical difficulties and stuff, it's all, I'm not going to give him the credit for it, but just bear with us, and we'll get it going. God will bless it, and because it is for him. We're not doing it for us. We're doing it for him. So just pray for that. Again, just those few little announcements. If nobody's got anything they need to say or do before we leave. Yes. Any kind of glasses, reading glasses, prescription glasses, anything like that, Brena's wanting to take as many as she can with her to Africa because they don't have the means or the stuff in order to get that back where they're at. And again, it's upon us to be doers of God's work, and that's what God's telling her to do. So we need to help her. She leaves in 21 days, so we all need to hit the Dollar Tree. We need to spend about $10 a piece. That's 10 glasses. So, there you go. If not anything else, Brother Donovan, you close us in prayer.